Today we're dropping in on San Francisco's most industrial neighborhood, the Dogpatch, which has become quite the hip place.
Dogpatch is all about turning old into new. I'm going to give you some design tip how you can do it in your home.
没错，旧金山 Dogpatch 是一个非常著名的有历史意义的地区，但是它是工业地区。我很少到这边来，因为我不知道这边有什么好看的。但是 Sammy 说这边有很多好东西，我当然看看有什么好东西值得看呢。
Let's go. The Dogpatch area is located on the eastern side of the city, adjacent to the waterfront of San Francisco Bay and the popular neighborhood of Potrero Hill. The neighborhood dates back to the 1860s, so you can find some of the city's oldest homes. 50% of the area is industrial and 50% is residential, giving it a down-home and gritty feel. The Dogpatch has so much history and so many historical buildings, just like the one behind us, Firehouse number 16, San Francisco's oldest firehouse, dating all the way back to the late 1800s. And I gotta say, Angel, when you look at that building, can't you just feel the history?
没错，在 Dogpatch 这个区域呢，到现在还能找到很多历史非常悠久的建筑，就像我们身后的这个第16号消防局，就在1880年所建。那我很好奇 ，Sammy， 为什么在100多年前的那个旧金山大地震之后，很多建筑都被摧毁了？为什么到现在 Dogpatch 这边还有这么多的历史悠久的建筑呢？
Well, most people here in San Francisco don't realize that the great earthquake of 1906 and the huge fire that happened didn't affect this part of town. So if you just drive down Tennessee in the historical district here, you can see all kinds of historical buildings.
哦，怪不得原来在旧金山大地震的那个时候 ，Dogpatch 没有受到太大的影响，所以这就是为什么到现在你还能在这个区域能够找到很多这样历史悠久的建筑。那为什么这个地方要叫 Dogpatch？ 我很好奇耶。
That's the million-dollar question. How did Dogpatch get its name? And you know what? I'm not going to tell you yet because we have some more historical buildings to see, and maybe through the historical walk, we'll find out the history of the name behind Dogpatch.
Sammy， 我们为什么要站在这里啊？这是哪里啊？
Well, we are at the historical Irving M. Scott Public School, the oldest public school in San Francisco, built all the way in 1867.
天哪，我们现在在的这个地方呢，就是旧金山最早的一所中学。那么这个学校呢，是从1867年就建成了，在大火之前就建成了耶。
You know what's cool about this space? It's not just an old building that's falling apart like the police station. It's actually in use as a boys' club.
好了 ，Sammy， 那你现在能告诉我 Dogpatch 的由来吗？
Well, there's a couple different theories, but the theory I think is true is this used to be the meatpacking district in the city. So imagine being a dog and getting fresh meat and bones every day. I would live here, man.
没错，当年很多年以前呢，这里就是因为有很多的肉类加工厂在这里，所以当时这个地方有很多废弃的那些肉类的食物在这里，所以当时很多流浪狗就在这边流浪，因为这里对他们来说真的是一个天堂啊。
Well, now that you know where Dogpatch got its name and we've seen some of the local historical buildings in the area, let's go see where the locals drink and have been since 1911.
哦，好，去看看这边有什么好吃的好喝的。
Here we are at one of the locals' favorite watering hole, the Dogpatch Saloon, where locals have been coming here since 1911 to take the edge off after a long day of work.
没错，毋庸置疑，下班后去喝2杯呢，是工薪阶层们生活中必不可少的项目之一。所以我们今天特意来到了这个最早在 Dogpatch 开业的酒馆，在1911年就开业了。
You know what's cool? They've just completed a major renovation, restoring the original look of the saloon. So now we're going to go inside and see what it looked like back in 1911.
Sammy 说，这个酒馆特别之处就在于它保持了原来的复古风格，也就是1911年那个年代的风格。所以我们进去看一看当年是怎么样的。
Let's go. Now we know what it feels like to be a local coming here for an afternoon drink. I'm so excited. Megan, the bartender, has made us 2 of their favorite drinks. The Last Frontier, which is a twist on the Manhattan, And this, which is called headphones, it's gin-based.
哇哦！刚才 Megan 帮我们做了一个，我这个叫做 Last Frontier， 是一种类似于曼哈顿调酒，但它又不是充满了 Dogpatch 风格的曼哈顿调酒。那它这一个叫做 Headphone 的，它这样，我看它上面放了很多那种不知道是什么样的香料，我觉得我们可以试一下哦。
Now we have a lot to see because next we're gonna go see some of the local real estate. So, Angel, we better get to drinking.
下一节回来，我们带大家去看看带工业气息的阁楼式复式住宅，千万别走开哦。
If you want to call Dogpatch home, it's not easy. With over 50% of the area being warehouses, it doesn't leave a lot for houses. And there's not hardly any single family homes here because they're mostly condos and lofts. But behind us is one of the historical workers' homes that the workers back in the day used to call home. Now, they were considered quite small and they weren't the best. But just like other parts of Dogpatch, the homeowners come in, they've loved their original detail, and they've done an amazing job at bringing it back to its original splendor.
是的 ，Dogpatch 作为一个工业区，它大部分的面积都用来建造工厂，所以只有很小一部分面积可以用来做住宅区。因此，这里找到那种家庭独立住宅屋比较少，大部分都是像排屋或者是复式这样子的建筑。但是像我们身后的这一栋比较历史比较悠久的工薪阶层的房屋，它在有限的条件下做出了无限的可能，真的是不错的。你看，很棒吧
Well, Angel, since we can't really find a lot of single-family homes to buy, I'm going to take you to a loft to see if you would like loft living here in Dogpatch. So let's go take a look.
OK。
We're just inside this amazing loft building here in Dogpatch, and we're here with Dogpatch's favorite realtor, Christine Dowd. Christine, thank you so much for letting us showcase your beautiful listing.
Welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
谢谢 Christine， 这还是我第一次来到 Dogpatch， 因为以前很少到这个区域来。能给我们介绍一下这一栋建筑吗？
Very unique building that we have here. Constructed in 1906 and originally was a wine and liquor distillery. And as you can see, you find a lot of the original brick. Roof was removed, so you've got this great open air concept, which allows for these incredible gardens, which are so unique to San Francisco. Incredible palm trees, lots of water features throughout the complex.
And you and I both know, Christine, it's not very common to have a building with this much beautiful outdoor space. It's almost like we're in the tropics, so I can't wait to get inside. And I heard the unit actually has some really cool features as well.
It does. So there were some recent updates done to the unit, but one of the very special things is the brick wall that is featured inside of one of the bedrooms.
Well, from the pictures, that's what definitely drew us here, so we can't wait to see it.
Well, great.
Here we are, Angel, your first loft.
我一直觉得阁楼式复式住宅不是特别实用，最多只能适合单身或者年轻的伴侣。但这一间不一样，它的格局非常好，分隔了上下2层2个房间，但天花板是打通的，所以在保持了复式原有的空旷的基础之上，也添加了一个属于个人的私人空间。而这间复式住宅还特别添加设计了工业式的风格，其中有一面墙更是保留了原始的红砖墙呢。
哇哦 ，Sammy， 像这样的砖墙我最喜欢了，因为我一直觉得像这样的用原始的这个材料做的这种设计都非常的天然，非常的自然，很有摩登和现代感。
Well, who wouldn't want a brick wall that's over 100 years old? That's from the original building that was built here in 1906, and the designer did an amazing job of keeping it here as part of the unit. And look at that window. It's a gorgeous, oversized arch window. Who wouldn't want to wake up to that every day?
是的，是的，你知道的，我一直都所有的拱形的，像拱形的门、拱形的窗，我都好喜欢哦。Sammy， 听说外面有一个很棒的庭院，我想去看一下。
She has such good taste. This building has a gorgeous courtyard, so let's go check it out. Let's go. Angel, every time I show property in this building, I am so amazed by the beautiful courtyard. This makes this one of the most amazing natural buildings in the entire city. You know how rare it is to walk into one of these buildings and see Japanese maples, flowers, and a water feature? It's just fabulous.
没错，而且虽然整个庭院和这个整个的小区设计感觉像是一个工业区的室外小桃园，但是呢，它很多细节上的设计都充满了工业气息。比如说像我们刚才在房间里看到的那个斜梁，还有我们身后的这个喷泉池，它的那个喷泉池的设计也是好像一个机器的部件，所以它在每一个细节设计上都让你能感觉到这个工业的气息。所以我觉得整个设计者在这个小区里面的设计还真的是非常的细心的，所以这也是我喜欢这个小区的其中原因之一。
So Angel, you obviously love this building. So let's check in with Christine and talk to her a little bit more about the Dogpatch real estate market.
好的，好的。
So Christine, you know a lot about what's going on in the real estate market around in Dogpatch, and there's a lot of transition. Give us an update. What's happening here?
There's a ton of things going on. Obviously, with UCSF coming in, a lot of buildings been taking place just for that complex. We have a lot of larger units for lofts and condos that have been built over the years and more to come. And the area has just become so dynamic with lots of great restaurants, shops, lots of little companies around here. So not only is it a great place for commerce and business, but it's become a fantastic residential area. It always has been, but now it's really been exploding.
So a lot of our viewers are investors and a lot of overseas investors. So do you think this is a good area to invest in?
I do. I really do. I think whether it's in a condo or a loft, and in the rare occasion you can find a single family home or a 2-unit building in Dogpatch, I think it's a wonderful place to invest your money and let it sit and percolate nicely.
Awesome. Well, you've given us a great taste of Dogpatch real estate. Thank you so much, Christine. And don't go anywhere. Next, we're going to go into one of my favorite restaurants here in Dogpatch that'll almost make you feel like you're in southern Louisiana. So don't go anywhere. Okay, Angel, we're finally here. My favorite restaurant in the Dogpatch, Hard Knocks Cafe, where you can find the best Southern comfort food. Angel, have you ever had Southern cooking?
我还从来没吃过这种类型的食物。
You are gonna get a treat today. Let's get inside so we can eat, okay?
It's at the barbecue spare ribs,
Oh my gosh.
along with the chicken and waffles.
Wow. So, Angel, have you ever had chicken and waffles?
从来没吃过。
How popular is this dish?
So popular.
So tell us about this.
Well, it's our famous 3-piece fried chicken. We serve it with a Belgian waffle. It's kind of sweet, kind of savory. Doesn't get any better than that.
What is this?
Those are the barbecue spare ribs.
It smells good.
It smells really good, right? The sauce is amazing.
What is this?
Those are collard greens.
Because you can't go down to the south and not have
Without
collard
having
greens,
collard
can you?
greens, exactly.
And can you tell how amazing these are?
Those are amazing. I don't even have to, those speak for themselves.
And they are what? Because she's never had Southern cooking before.
Oh, I see.
So what is it?
They're corn muffins, sweet corn muffins. And we love to eat it with butter, plenty of butter and honey. Wow. Yes, so you guys
Thank you
enjoy
so
our
much.
food. You're welcome. Thank you.
Angel, I think you have to try the chicken and waffles first. You've never had chicken and waffles?
从来没吃过，这是我第一次，我一定要试一下。
I'm gonna teach this girl from China how to eat some Southern cooking because down in the South, there's nothing like a good dinner to eat, right? Awesome. As you can see, this place is bumping. All the locals love to eat here just like me. This place is amazing. How'd you like the Southern cooking?
哦，我觉得太棒了，吃的非常饱，我从来没有这么饱过。它的量非常的大，我想问一下，你的整个这个餐厅的概念是怎么来的呢？
Well, we started when my brother-in-law, he actually grew up in Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, and he came here 14 years ago, and he there was no certain food restaurants around. So he started, decided he wanted to open one because, he loved cooking, and that's what happened.
Now I heard he says food is the medium that brings people together, and there's nothing better than some soul food when you're eating with friends to make the experience good, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
看来这里真的不只是一个吃饭的地方，能够让它是一个聚集地，成为一个媒介，让更多的人在这里交流，我觉得真的是很棒。
Now that we've dropped in on my favorite restaurant in the Dogpatch, it's time for dessert. So I decided to bring Angel to one of the local favorites for sweets, Mr. and Mrs. Miscellaneous.
没错，吃完了主餐，肯定不能少得了饭后甜点了。我们现在就来到了这个社区中最受欢迎的冰淇淋店，我们一起去尝尝它这里的冰淇淋吧。我不知道你啊，但是冰淇淋我吃过不少，但是这个呢真的是名不虚传，太好吃了。
This is the best ice cream in town. Oh my gosh, you have to come here. But don't go anywhere. Next, our fashion expert is going to drop in on a really cool spot where designers and artists showcase their work.
哇哦，等一下米少会带我们一起去看一下当地社区的所有的工业设计师和艺术家们是怎么样展示他们的作品的。
In my segment, we decided to shoot in a place in Dogpatch where Sandeep's expertise in interior design could be combined with Sammy's historical outlook of the Dogpatch area and my sense of fashion. And we found it all here at the Workshop Residence, located at 833 22nd Street. And although the Workshop Residence hasn't been here for very long, they've had a very important effect on this industrial district of San Francisco. The Workshop Residence brings the creativity of artists and designers from all over the globe to the Bay Area by pairing them with our local fabricators to create beautiful, functional, fashionable, and affordable items that can grace the home or person. When Angel and I snuck back here to get a girl's look at the Workshop Residence, we discovered this gorgeous designer dress by French designer Aurora Thibault. Being girls, we decided to flip to see who was going to wear it, and as you can see, I am the lucky girl. Isn't this dress everything that Angel and I thought it was? Look, ladies, this isn't the same little black dress that every girl needs in her wardrobe. It's so much more. And let me tell you something, this has a place in mine. That's my style mention for today. Do you have a special little black dress that you like? Do me a favor. The next time you wear it, send me a photo of yourself and Facebook me. I'd love to see it. And if you need help finding that special LBD, I can help you there too. Because now you have your own personal stylist, Michelle Moquin at Bay Area Drop-In. And while you're there, don't forget to like us. Now don't go away. Sandeep is going to come right back up and he's going to share some great design tips with us.
Hello, namaste, and ni hao. San Francisco is about 300 years old, but it never ceases to amaze us. Old neighborhoods are turned into skyscrapers on a daily basis. Today, we're in the Dogpatch neighborhood of the city, where a lot of young professionals are moving in, bringing in their minimum casual design style.
在1900年代初期，这个地区的很多住宅最初都是为工人们所建造的，而且这里的家庭住宅各式各样，现在很多都在翻修中。Sandeep 最近就在帮这间住宅重新设计，在节目中就与我们共同分享他的劳动成果。
This home was originally only 640 square feet, and it ended right there. Today we will discuss that with a little inspiration and new technology, you can make major changes on your home and still maintain its flow. If you're planning on renovating your home, it's always advisable to live in it for at least 3 months. That way you're going to know if the house is going to serve your needs. If you're going to do extension, seek a help of a professional. It always pays off.
厨房和浴室是后期重新根据房间的空余处添加的，所以当你走进这个家的时候，你无法想象它原本的样子。
Accent walls add an interesting element. You don't have to always paint the wall behind the bed. Choose a wall where you want your eyes to focus. In this home, I chose to paint the window wall an accent color so it pops and enhances the ceilings. Anything you choose to put in front of a dark wall is meant to pop. Mirrors are a great way to bring interest to any room. I've chosen this oversized mirror and a beautiful modern chandelier in front of this dark wall to pop. You will be wowed when you walk in. This home has been decorated in minimal style. You can do the same. We all have stressful lives. You should come home to a place where you can relax. Keep your homes clutter-free.
Sandeep 在设计这个房间的时候，使用了时下最流行的混搭艺术风格。
Daybeds are the best use of the space. It's essentially a couch that accommodates more people when you have overflow of guests. I always recommend to my clients to at least have one daybed in your home. This home has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms now. It was all achieved through smart engineering and creative use of the space. The space under the home was dug out and the foundation was updated so an extra floor could be added on. Basically, the living space was added on the bottom and top of the house. Marvels of modern technology.
Sandeep 常常跟我们说，如果你打算重新装修你的家，并且计划至少要有1个主人套房的话，这就意味着你要在卧房中增加1个浴室，这将会帮助你的房子升值，给你自己一个更好的生活。
If you're renovating or decorating your home, you need to know what your needs are and what you want. If you know these 2 things, your home will flow better. Dogpatch is changing one home at a time. I love that new people are coming in, bringing new ideas and upgrading old homes. If you're in tune with yourself, your home will serve you better and you will save a lot of money. As I always say, it's not about how much you spend, it's how you spend your money. That makes all the difference.
Have you ever dropped in on the Dogpatch? I'm sure after today's show you're gonna want to. There's so much to do and experience here, it's a must-see.
Dogpatch is changing one building at a time because people are bringing their own energy. With a little bit of inspiration and your energy, you can do the same in your home.
我真的没有想到，一个工业区居然也是一个这么好的生活区，所以千万不要像我这样有偏见啊！你要到这里来逛一逛，说不定有真的好的收获呢。
That's right, Angel. Stay tuned for next week when we'll be dropping in on yet another great place in the Bay.
我们下星期见喽！
Bye-bye.